Bruh. I already leave the opera house. What next? I need a friend.
Let's go, Tomato.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him! Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
Ah! Marcel! What are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add it... No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, please, just let me ask this one small thing. Go on. Thank you. Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vacher? I erased all records of that name. So...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? The Fountain of Lucine? Then... Please, please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me...
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think Siri... This request is...
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy... Very well. Your Honor, I will go with him. You do not need to worry about it. In that...
Thank you. Thank you. Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
Vacher!
Ah!
Yes, that's it. So you heard...
Vinier, it's me! It's me, Vacher!
Vacher? Vacher!
I'm here! I'm here! Where are you, Vinier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
Vinier, is that you? It's me, Vacher! Vinier!
Vacher? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else matters to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vinier, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vacher, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
What are you saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day. If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself. If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks. It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
You... Wait, you are not Vignier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vignier. I am the sacrifices. Every woman...
How?
But Vache, if not for you, if not for you, if not for you, it's all because of your...
You...
You're right. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemonie. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vignier.
Why? But then... Where is Vignier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became? You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vignier's beloved. From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vignier's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
No! Vignier! She can't hate me. Let me see her. Please, have mercy.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignier. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you. Vache. Vache? Vache. 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 Drown.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Huh. Well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen.
Even this weather. It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh, hey, Navia!
Oh.
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these...
It's just been one thing. Everyone from Spina di Rosula. This time, though.
So
It's been the dear...
Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service. Well, maybe...
Huh? So you know Charlotte?
Yeah. Way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, She was all over me. Wouldn't take no for an answer. I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose. To be fair, though, she was trying...
Oh, yeah?
Anyway. Oh, and...
Oh, are you
while you were... It was thanks to her that...
Oh, that's...
Anyway, now that... Oh, actually...
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave. And on top of that, just... that...
Miss Navia. Indeed.
We want to go too.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to...
And in that case...
Yeah, you're right. This is where my father's grave is. To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for...
Huh? There's someone there already. Wait. That figure. It can't be...
Hmm?
Isn't that Neuvillette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I wanted to show my father how much I've grown. But still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for...
You really... In any case... Oh.
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway? There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting, which is also why I didn't stop your father from being... I believed that a truly innocent man would never... But Mr. Callis proved me, if not for his sacrifice, Mr. Callis, and in the end, a justice. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callis in person. I should have noticed all of this much. This regret is that high and mighty chair in the opera Epicles indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and
I'm sorry for being mad at you before. So, you're actually one of those types...
Sorry about that.
Didn't I...
So Navia and Neuvillette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done. Paimon's never paid Huh? Oh no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad. Anyway, Neuvillette is still standing around there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Furina, we can at least talk to him, right?
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see. Then is...
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this, since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
So, at court, the bad guy...
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Teyvat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Huh. So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial, then.
But today, the Primordial Sea no longer exists on the planet's surface. What Vache discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Indeed. Why would the Primordial Sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, that also doesn't match my... Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about? That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be... Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
That's right! It was Linny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophet. Rumors have it that this
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
Two parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels, and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be... Speaking of the prophecy, if the rumors were true...
But with...
Is there anything... Your sibling, another blonde-haired traveler. I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description. If she ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure she followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epiclese. Is there... Your sibling, if
Blah.
she ever stepped... Is there any... My apologies. However, for many years, as a divinely... Not only can it produce... Which is all to say, I've been prepared for a situation like this. I was not aware such a... In any case, based on Farina's reaction, while we do intend to get... If we did...
If you ask Paimon...
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about? Very well. It was my honor to provide you with my answers. It will soon be time for me to leave this.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off. And so...
Alright, huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped. You know, we've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the court of Fontaine and have a rest?
Why did I fell down?
Something about having a place ready for us there, didn't she? Come on, let's go!
Bro. 1 second ago. I have a question. 1 second ago, I saw I was flying through the air.
It's up to me to decide who I want to be and to cut my own path. No one can tell me what to do.
Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now. Oh, come on. This place isn't... Oh, remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it. complimentary. No?
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Whew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Neuvillette wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Neuvillette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. But that's...
I am not privy.
If you...
Now that...
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Another one.
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should...
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details. Then the situation is this. If I'm understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the... I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting... It's like a fight between two...
Though diplomatic.
It would...
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person...
Besides, you'll...
I must clarify that interact... But more importantly, when did I agree to join the...
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Furina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by... So I also hope that justice will be served in this matter. Though it could officially be considered a dip... I assume you see it the same way, Miss Furina? Lady Furina? Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a teapot to make this... It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. Perhaps due to the reputation. All I meant to say is that Fontaine is... That is something truly...
Now then, you have...
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Udex... Yes. As you surmised, understanding Child's situation is indeed, as we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen, so now, in my capacity as
The rules governing attorneys are...
an outright refusal. Very... Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only... It's not like you couldn't even manage to
About that.
The fortress of Meropide has always been completely autonomous. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger...
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Linny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind... I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the Knave.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the Knave possibly have to...
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meropide, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances. The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out unless special guards oversee the fortress. I was only willing to share this information with you.
So this...
Yes. This was my proposal during our meeting with the Knave. Rather than... The Knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still...
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're all... And second...
Isn't it just...
I would not have... Early in Fontaine, the fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison. All we do is... Although I do have a...
Oh, huh?
Correct. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice.
You two have my sincere... We will rendezvous at the fortress of Meropide's entrance on...
Prepared ourselves.
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped up chart. On second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry, since you will be competent.
Now that's Merlin.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
No, Max! I want to read your mind.
I see everything. That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty. Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking any strange laws here. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Meropide. Maybe this is what they call fate. Let's just try our best to investigate it.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hey! You can't hear a taste! And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the Traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meropide. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neuvillette told us to keep it a secret.
Huh? You're being arrested for... Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable. Almost as offensive as committing theft.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon really...
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Meropide, would you be willing to help me gather some material for us?
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke. On top of that, the Fortress of Meropide... Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him...
You make it sound easy, but...
Of course. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free.
All right, you got a deal.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going.
I had no idea you could eat so much. That didn't go according to plan.
Grow.
A bad behavior. We are not allowance to any bad behavior. Oh, mother!
All right, Neuvillette, we're ready.
You have come just as promised. This is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meropide from Araneus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Ooh, so you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water. Do not worry. Oh, and there's one more.
Yeah, we heard...
Correct. The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meropide. All right. It's about...
Don't worry, we won't...
Good.
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would...
Please follow me, you two.
Oh, brother! You gotta be kidding me right now.